PRW has many product categories, including rocker arms, flex plates, flywheels, water pumps, dampers. We also manufacture an engine test stand with a variety of other miscellaneous products. Rocker arms is what we're mainly known as. Sportsman rockers, they're good for 400 pounds of open spring pressure. They come with pivot balls and poly locks instead of your standard lock nuts. So most of the time you're going to have to change out you're throwing away those lock nuts anyway, then you're just using the poly locks. And the standard full rollers, we have aluminum and we have stainless steel. The aluminums are good for 750 pounds of open spring pressure. We have a wide variety from Pontiacs, obviously the small and big block Chevy, small and big block Fords, Oldsmobile, and the same thing with the stainless steel rocker arms. The stainless steel come in two different versions, the 15.5 and the 17.4. The 15.5s are good for 850 pounds of spring pressure, and the 17.4s are good for 1,000 pounds of open spring pressure. The difference being between the two, obviously the steel makeup, and the 17.4s come with a little larger trunnion. We also have shaft mount system for your traditional for your traditional rocker arms like the Ford FE and the Mopar setups. They're the more complete kits and most complete kits that you can find in the industry. We also have shaft mount systems for small and big block Chevy. The small and big block Chevys that we offer come with, for most your traditional heads or any aftermarket heads that take a stock setup. We'll also be coming out with some of the aftermarket heads like the AFR and the various Dart heads and so on and so forth. Fabricated valve covers is one of the next categories we'll cover. We have them, again, one of the widest varieties in the industry. They get from Pontiacs to the Dodge Magnums to traditional small and big block Chevys. The LS products will be coming out, one with a new Hemi for the new Hemi heads also. They're all anodized. The silver and the black anodized go through a bead blast first, and then they go through anodized. The bead blast gives us a good texture. They don't fade, and they're easy to laser etch and identify. The polished versions are anodized first before they get polished, so they maintain their luster also. Easy to wipe down and they don't fade. One of the next category I'm going to talk about is oil filler caps. Most of your traditional oil filler caps come with that you have to push in and you weld, so it messes up your anodizer, your polish, or your valve covers. We came out with a three-piece design basically. This goes underneath your valve cover. This lock goes into place. There's a little set screw in here that you put Loctite on, or you can do a little tack weld to, and then you got your filler cap there. It won't mess up your welding. There's no welding involved, so it won't mess up the anodizer or the polish of the valve cover. They come in red, black, blue, or silver anodized. We'll also be coming out with a breather with the same application, a modular breather and a modular piece that'll take AN fittings for the different vacuum accessories. The next category we'll talk about is aluminum radiators. Our radiators are fully polished. They have mounting bungs on the sides and the front. They're a good, clean looking piece. They're all universal fit from 19 to 25 up to 19 to 31 inches. The new radiators we have coming out will have mounting bungs on both for the inlet and the outlets. So whoever's building the engine or replacing, they can put in for custom plumbing AN fittings. With angle. You can use our fittings or any other aftermarket fittings will go with it. Mechanical water pumps high flow water pumps is the next category we'll talk about. We have over 6,000 in stock at any one time. Most come in as cast or polished. Again, one of the biggest varieties from Pontiacs to the Chrysler, small and big block, of course, of all the Chevy and all the Ford products also. We also have a competition water pump that has extra outlets to it with for the custom plumbing of most racing engines that you have. In the competition series, we also offer a ceramic coated water pump that fights corrosion and heat dispersion. We also do electric water pumps. Electric water pumps we have for the small and big block Chevy and the small and big block Ford and also the 351 Clio. The pumps, the motors of them are all universal fit, so they'll fit with all the different applications that you see. We also offer a line of dampers, and they're all laser etched. And then we have a Sportsman series that comes in chrome or black. Again, they're all laser etched, so they're easy to read. You don't have to worry about the timing marks rubbing off on them. The SFI fluid and the SFI still dampers come in black or a polished finish. And they're all laser etched with the production date code, the SFI number, and the various timing marks depending on the application. SFI flex plates is the next category we're going to talk about. We are the world's largest SFI flex plate manufacturer. We produce 25,000 to 30,000 SFI flex plates a year. Our flex plates are some of the more roundest and truest in the industry. You can put our flex plate up against the light. There's no light that comes through between the ring gear and the plate itself. We have two different series of flex plates. We have a Platinum series and a Gold series. The Platinum series are 4 millimeter thick. The Fords, if you take like the small block Fords, for example, they got the accommodations for a turbo 350 or 400 Chevy converters, and the same can hold true for the LS, the new LS flex plate. It'll accommodate the turbo 350 and 400. We do sell adapters to go with those converters to fit within the crank flange of the flex plates. We also offer SFI steel flywheels, and again, it's one of the largest selections within the industry for all your domestic V8 stuff. They all have a variety of different clutch patterns within them, and they also most of the applications come with removable counterweights. One of the last components that we have is an engine test stand. It's a U.S. patented product. It's 125 thousandths thick. It'll fit most engines you can think of. I've seen anything from little two-stroke engines on them up to Viper V10s, flatheads, 426 Hemis, so on and so forth. It's large enough to accommodate bell housings for like your Chevy or your Chrysler engines. It's also comes with heavy-duty casters, so it's easy to roll. It's available with a short block adapter that you can basically acts as a standard engine stand, where you can build it, test it, tune it, all in one spot. We also have other products available, like dual gear drives, main girdles, stud girdles. We make a variety of fasteners, including rocker studs, 12-point flange nuts, main caps, push rods, and bronze distributor gears. In summary, PRW goes quality with affordability and a great on-site inventory and products in stock and ready to ship.